think I'm good now. I think I'm live. I think I'm here. And I'm late. I'm so late. I'm like, how late was I? 11 minutes. To my own stream even. That's abysmal. Do a quick audio check. To my own stream even. That's abysmal. Do a quick... Yeah, that sounds good to me. Alright. I'm here now though. I'm alive. I'm live on the internet. And I'm late. I again apologize for my lateness. I'm gonna open a window real quick. Warm in here. I scheduled the stream for 9:50, 10:02. I figured I'd probably talk for 10 minutes before I actually opened the game. And then I sat down. At a certain point I realized I've only got 8 minutes left until the stream that I scheduled starts. Whoopsie. I think I cut myself shaving. Oh, that's the worst. And then I sit down and I realize I turn on VTube. At a certain point I realized I haven't turned on VTube Studio yet. That was a mistake. I started having to like speed run, get my stream set up because I forgot to set everything up before I scheduled it. My mistake. And then I turn on VTube Studio. I start the tracking, and you know what it tells me? Well, it doesn't tell me anything, but what I see on the screen is mouth tracking going crazy. It was going like kind of doing one of those, and I'm like, what could it be? And I realize what it is, and what I realize now, I let my beard get too long. It couldn't really tell what was my mouth and what was not my mouth, and I think that was the issue, because I shaved and it's much better now. But beard is gone, which is a bit of a shame, but you know what? The tracking works, and I like that. I do like that when the tracking works. In case you haven't read the title and you just clicked on this blindly, as I know some people do, on this website, it's fine, it's whatever, do what you want, it's your life. I'm just living in it. Where was I going with that? Today's stream. Pantheon 5. Finally beating it. Today's the day. Absolutely for sure I'm going to beat it and not die, and I will win. The thing I would like to win. I want that to be happening. So that's the goal. That's the hope, as it were. I don't know that I have too much to add to that. Any other things I needed to mention? No, I think we can probably start the game. You can see I still got my death counter set up down there. Make myself a reasonable size. That seems good to me. And apparently boot up Steam, let alone Hollow Knight. I didn't realize I didn't have Steam open. Yeah, I definitely cut myself shaving. Ugh. It's fine. I got no audio. Oh, there it is. And it's coming through on the stream. I am going to do one last audio check just to be safe. I am going to do one last audio check just to be safe. Yeah. Okay. It is all good. It's all good and it's working, and that's what we like to see. I'm currently at 9 deaths, so this will be my 10th run. Ideally, no more than 20 attempts. I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't want it to take super long. Might as well get some free soul before the first attempt. I got an email today. I mentioned the other day on stream that I was having some issues with credits at my university. I'm just going to turn the game down on my end a little bit so I can hear myself talk. Where I needed credit for stuff I had done at another university. Or at least I need a bypass until they give me those credits. And the staff are currently, they're locked out of the university. They're not allowed in. As a result of not being able to, the school hasn't been able to reach an agreement with the faculty union. They're currently disputing over, I think, pay, because just inflation was way higher than expected, so their raises over the past few years didn't quite meet it. So staff can't get in the building, which means I can't get help with the problem I'm having. And then today, I received an email on my personal email that was like, credit approved or something. And I was like, oh, good news, finally. I've got my credits for the university that I need. And then I open the email, and it's like a scam that is saying they're with my bank, and I'm pre-approved for a credit card. It wasn't even the right bank. So that's maybe I do want to fix that back. Back's so slow. So that's how today went. I did get one other email. I got a job I applied to. Emailed me like, hey, are you still at all interested? Specifically, they're asking me which job I applied for, because apparently they didn't get that information when I applied. They just knew I had applied to something at their business. So I don't know. Might be doing that. That'd be cool. Have some actual work that makes money. And it actually... it's not like the best paying job in the world, but it's enough to, you know, live on. So, if I get that, I might not end up having to solve the issue in the credits, which would be... I mean, I would like to get it solved, but if I manage to get a job, then... like, one that pays enough to live on, like the one that is with that company, then I probably don't have to waste 2 more years of my life on a degree in an industry that isn't hiring right now. So that would be ideal for me. It's a good word, ideal. I've been using it a lot lately. One might say it's an ideal word. Ow. So yeah, it would be nice if I got the job, because real job would do wonders supporting this fake job I have here that doesn't earn any money whatsoever and is more just like, I mean, it's a hobby is what it is. I'm in this for the love of the game, as it were. I do have a pot of tea here with me today. I made it just before stream started. Today it is a pot of decaf Pi Fu. It's still on the code, but a little different than the default Tetri. Oh, there he goes again. This is the third time this happened. I don't know what, I don't really understand fully what causes this. My best guess is that I am dealing knockback to him while he's not fully above the floor. And then, like, when he falls, he goes sort of out of bounds. No dream for him. Maybe I should change how my best room thing is read, because right now it says best room 39. But that's not entirely accurate. 39 is the best room I have beaten the boss in. I've gotten to Nightmare Kingdom, which is room 40. But he killed me. That was on my second attempt, actually. I haven't been there since. I posted on r/virtual YouTubers for the first time today. I had tried to previously, but I think I was below some sort of karma threshold or like account age thing. So previously it didn't, but it worked today. And you know what? I think they liked me. I think they thought I was chill. Ow. Alright. Motto time. Yes. I'm not taking too much damage that I don't need to. Ow. Am I gonna die to Oro and Nato? Don't do that. Oh, wow, that... Don't be doing that. Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna increment the death counter. I am actually gonna change how this reads. So it's not the room I've beat, it's the room I've been to now. Yeah, might as well just save it. Alright. You know what though? At least we didn't waste much time on that one. Doesn't feel as bad as being killed by like pure vessel or something. I think this time less Descending Dark, more Shade Soul. Shade Soul seems like a safer option for Oro and Mata, because they're big. Can they jump? That makes them kind of scary. Not doing too bad. That's the second boss. But got to keep the vibes up. Otherwise, this would just be hell. If you're not having a good time, Pantheon 5 might be one of the worst experiences you can have in this game. But I'm having fun, so not my problem. I miss both meteors. There we go. Oh, the armor has... It's the armor that has a dream. That must be, I think the armor is stolen from one of the, like, 5 Knights of Hollow Nest or something. I'm not exactly, like, a lore aficionado, but... It's something like that, I think. But you know what? Not even... It can't have been 20 minutes ago. Maybe it could have been 20 minutes ago. Like half an hour ago. I saw Stance beat this Pantheon 5, so I think I got it. I'm not saying that Stance is like a bad gamer or something, but like, I got this. It is a doable thing that can happen. I could probably be using spells here, but it feels dangerous. Or, well, not even dangerous. Dangerous is the wrong word. It feels like a waste of soul, even though I'm just gonna get it back when I keep hitting it. My goat. Actually, now that I think about it, the Belt Champion's armor doesn't look that different from Dawn Defender's. With the big shoulder pads and all that. Wow. He's gone. Ow. Ooh. I'm taking a lot of stupid hits here. Actually, who's after? Oh, okay. I'm always forgetting the order everything's in this. Alright. So you can just straight up parry this guy's attacks, but I'm not built like that. I don't think you can parry that one though, under any circumstances. Alright. Just a whole bunch of Shade Soul. A whole bunch of Shade Soul. DPS. you not take damage from that? Good dodge on this part. Alright, that's the first 10. Going into a spa room now. What's next? Crystal thing, maybe? No, Xeno. Or Zero, rather. Wow, that was completely avoidable. But you're not on full health, probably. And it's the easiest boss in the game. And if you believe it, that goes even faster with Quick Slash. Maybe I should put Quick Slash on at the next, I'm gonna sneeze. It might be gone. Sneeze is gone. Price is averted. No, Tasakari today. None of that for you. You don't get instance. That's weird. I wish I didn't say that. I hate that. Like a lot. Right. Missed. I don't know why I'm trying this strat. I don't know how to do it. I thought I was sick with it, and I wasn't. I guess you just have to pre-fire. Just jump before he spawns. Alright. And that goes to Sisters of Battle, yeah. This fight's so sick. I think I really should have Quick Slash though. Dosa. Ow. in. And now they're pretty much defenseless, so there's nothing now. Okay, you know what? Don't speak like that when you don't know what they got going on. Alright. Alright. That's 2 alrights, that's how you know it's alright. Quick damage in so I can save some soul. I'm not going to be able to save anymore because I need to heal. Because I got stupidly hit by the flukes. How many is that? I don't know how many I'm beating at this point. I don't know how far in I am. I've lost count. Okay, I've got 2 left before the next spot. Actually, I think after this guy is Paint Master, so... That would make this 19th, and this 20th.
Yes.
I don't know why they made this guy so weak. You can kind of just tank everything, and because he doesn't have a second phase, he just dies. So long as you know, aim your spells in the correct cardinal direction. Yeah, that's that. And with a spa right after him, it doesn't really matter. Can you do that, please? Thank you. His bees keep going after he dies, which makes him a bit of a bother sometimes, but especially if you're low health and you want to heal up, but you probably shouldn't be too low health. It's not super challenging. That's for sure not the ideal attack pattern I'd like to be seeing. The less I see the one where they all go in a row, the better for that fight, because he's not on those screens during that. I can't hit him. I shouldn't have done that. That was... Note to self. No, the collector imitations. I just remember to have a pot of tea. I can pour a cup of tea probably next time I die. I don't really... Not an immediate necessity. Cannot dream nail the tamer after they have perished. That is... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Could have just left him alone. Of course I have it, I guess. Could have green timer up right now, but I don't know that I want green timer up right now. Okay, there's a spa after this guy. I can just spam spells during the balloon phase. Yep. Did a whole quarter of his health with that one. At least. And that's that. For Grim at least. I've still got... That was 25. I'm a little over halfway through. And actually, while I'm here, I'm gonna... It's gonna suck. My range is going to be significantly shortened. But I just want quick slash. It's so nice. Obviously, this was the worst possible time to go for it because I really don't need it for Umu at all. That's actually the second time that's happened, where they've hit like a wall that isn't there. At least that I can't see. Ow. Completely whipped descending dark death. And that should take me to Umu, I think. I think this is Umu, and then Nosk. Really evil flying Nosk, but Nosk nonetheless. I pressed the button too early. That didn't hit? That's crazy. I might be dead because of that. And not for any other reason that has to do with, you know, my relative level of skill compared to where the game expects me to be at during the Pantheon of Hellenist. That one. Love that. I missed. I wanted to get that jellyfish for a little bit of extra soul, maybe heal a bit. Hey, Nosk. Nosk has killed me a couple times, I think, but I just gotta be careful. Because he does that. I'm getting very lucky with these attacks so I don't get hit while I'm healing. Very nice for me. Charge, yeah. What comes after Nosk? One? Bozo? Again, Bozo. Rip Bozo. Taking a lot of unnecessary damage. Generally speaking, all damage is unnecessary. It's more like a skill thing, but I think y'all get what I mean. Okay, Sly. Just play careful. A little more careful than that. His range is deceptively large. Probably, yeah. That's a death. PC's starting to heat up my room. I'm gonna turn on the fan. I'll try and get the audio a little. I'll try and keep it pointed more or less away from the mic. And I kind of need it on because it's tea time. I'm pouring a cup of tea. And it's going to warm me up too. And I'm going to be really unhappy about that. Probably in about... Ow. Got a drop of hot tea on my leg. It fell off the spout of the teapot. I'm going to push that back a bit, my keyboard. Get some space on the desk. Yeah, so I F11 to Nosk. Not Nosk. Sly, immediately after Nosk. Which is a shame, because immediately after Nosk is Jane Silksong. Which is just such an easy fight. It's so easy. I've noticed a trend past couple days. Seems like a lot of VTubers are playing Hollow Knight for the first time. And I mean, I understand it. It's Silksong is coming out in 8 days. Ride the hype train. I don't know, it's just cool to see, because it's a good game. And I think it is good that I'm going to take damage there. Good that people are playing. 2 hits there, that's nice. You almost dead, bro? There we go. That sucked. I just want this fight done. I really don't think whatever's next is going to be much. It's failed champion. It's fine. I don't need to worry. Just give me more of those. That's what they say. That's what they say. It's not the size of the nail. It's how you use it. That's the important part. And that's why quick slash is the goat. No jump. Nope. Sort of making my job easy for me. Yeah, taka. Shaw. Shaw. Adina. I like Hornet's voice lines. Even if it's like literally the easiest fight in the game. Maybe failed champion. Or not failed champion. False knight. Two very different fights. Ow. I don't know where I was going with that. I started a sentence, didn't have anywhere to end it with. Get myself a sip of my tea while waiting for the transition. I think, hopefully, this time I got it. I think I'm just not gonna die. I think that's what I'll do. I'll live, and then I'll be done with Pantheon 5, and finally edit it into a video, and start Seal Soul. Funda. I wonder if I can... Yeah, there it is. Yeah. I don't know. Seems to happen every time. He gets stuck underground until he does a attack that, yeah, puts him in the ground like this, and then he comes back. I'd like to avoid taking... That's what I need to do, is I think one of the things I need to do is pay just a little more attention to not getting hit by stupid things like that. Where it's just easily avoidable, but... Okay, well I keep saying I should do it and then continuing to not do it. Because I do, on some level, want to beat the bosses fast, because otherwise this is a 50-minute endeavor. It's a long challenge. It's not hard to DPS the first phase of that guy down. Bad idea, bad idea. Oh, this spinny guy. Oh, still spinny guy alive. I don't know why I tried healing. I don't think I even need it. Yeah. That close to the end of the fight with a spa. The next room is a spa. I don't need it. And you know what? Huge news. Tea tastes better today. No clue why. Normally I find the decaf to have a bit of a weird bitter taste. Just tastes good today. So that's awesome. Ow, ow. Oh, I was talking about job applications earlier because, you know, I do need something other than this. My two options right now are I could end up a paralegal, which makes decent money. I could probably live off it if I find an area with sort of like low rent. At least low rent for my city, kind of thing. Other option, Little Caesars. There's a Little Caesars in my area now, and that's those are kind of the two options for a CS major right now. You can go to Little Caesars and you can make it a pizza, or I guess you can be a paralegal, which apparently I thought paralegal like was even though it's like not a lawyer, I thought it was still like law school. The job application was asking for like GED or like, well, high school diploma or GED, and it's like, that's crazy. Of course, they're not formulating any legal defenses of their own; they're just helping out. I don't know. I just thought you needed. I would have thought you needed to do more to get that job. It seems a little. I don't want to say insane, but not how I would have expected it. Yeah, that's how I would have did it. Something I've learned fighting these guys just so many times, trying to get through this Pantheon. Don't look at the knight. You know where the knight is because you are controlling him with the buttons that you have to move him. So you know his location. Now, just look at the projectiles and react according to where you think they're going to be where you are. And don't like dash away when they're coming right at you, because that's not going to work out in your favor. I said, am I going to do this hitless? No, I already have it, but I don't know. Seems like good advice. It's not bad advice, at least. And frankly, the better you do on oblables, the easier Mantis Lord, or Sisters of Battle, I guess, is. Such a sick fight, by the way. And with the music. Honestly, like, I'm excited for Silksong because, like, the gameplay of Hollow Knight is good. But I am so excited to see what Christopher Larkin cooked up. Because if I remember correctly, he, like, hired a string quartet to, you know, perform a lot of the game's score. So I'm excited to see what he can do when he has more than, you know, a keyboard, a viola, and some synths. It's gonna be interesting. Ow. I might die here. Be a little embarrassing, but... yeah, this is looking bad. You don't really have that much by way of opportunities to heal when they're all alive. That's okay. That's game. Ooh. Almost knocked my tea all over my keyboard. Sort of the worst case scenario there. Try to avoid that. And we're incrementing the death counter. Okay. That's my 12th death. Oh man, that's 3 deaths already. I'm only an hour into stream. I haven't clicked the recording button, so I'm gonna have to download the VOD for that footage. Really just all around excellent professionalism on my part. Man. And you know what? Post-death, the tea tastes a little worse. And that's probably the worst part. But we'll get there. We'll get there. And I will be done with P5 and I can do Steel Soul because that's what... I think Steel Soul is easier than Pantheon 5. Is that crazy? I did the speedrun achievement... Where was I going with this? I did the speedrun achievement like yesterday, 2 days ago. And in that playthrough of the game, I died like twice, and both of them were me being stupid. It was like... I died to Umu, which is kind of embarrassing. Ow. And then I died to like Marty, which I think is what they call him. It's like one of the big sentry husks. But he's mandatory to fight because he opens a gate. And I don't feel like installing quality of life mod. Maybe if I do randomizer, I'd get quality of life mod so that we can put skips in logic, but before a patch, you could hit a certain lever through a wall. Can't do that anymore. They patched it, and the guy... There's like a guy you have to fight to get into the room with the lever, and he is mandatory, and he killed me in my speedrun. And that was sad. Doesn't help that there's a bench like right next to him that I just didn't get because I didn't think I would die to Marty. I'm so glad that I can play this game with a controller and not a keyboard, because my keyboard, I don't think people care. It is so loud. Like, I listen back to like my streams when sometimes I have a lot of friends who like to play Rivals, so sometimes we stream that. My keyboard is so loud in those VODs. It's actually insane. And I try my best to like not have to use a compressor too much on my audio, because it just, I don't like the way it sounds. In my opinion, audio generally sounds better. I mean, that's obvious. I don't know why I'm saying that. Like, obviously, less compression is gonna sound more natural. But I hate it. So I try to keep it as low as possible, but then, of course, you know, keyboard gets picked up. And as that. I think even as is, my mic probably sounds like a little weird, because I've got it's not noise cancel, it's noise suppression. Just because I don't know if it's audible on stream right now. My PC fans are worrying. That's a major part of why my room is so warm right now. Thing is basically a space heater, which I don't know yet. I haven't had it very long. It might be nice in the winter. It's not nice in the summer. I'll tell you that much. Free of charge. But you know what? It's a space heater I didn't have to buy, because It came for free with its being a computer. So that's cool, at least. A little bit. I don't know why it stood there. Alright, he's under the ground again. We do love Dung Defender being under the ground. Free time loss. And everyone knows time loss is what we want. Can you get back up here? Am I soft locked? Okay, he found his way. Oh, maybe he was in his phase transition? Maybe that's why it took so long? I don't know. Don't get hit by stupid things that you don't need to get hit by. Ideally, get hit by nothing. That's two more than nothing. So don't do that. What's next? Is Oro and Mato? I think it's Oro and Mato. Yeah, it's Oro and Mato.
Yes.
Okay, you know what? That's on me. Should have ran the other way. I really am about 0% worried about Oro and Mato.
Yes.
Yes. That's dash slash. Oh, I forgot you lose your nail art charge if you get hit. I don't know, soul. Which one's alive? I don't know which one I left alive. Okay, it's spinning one. Mato. There we go. Alright. That's 10 down. Which leaves me with 32. And this time... What killed me this time? Mantis Lords. This time I'm not going to dash into the spikes in the Mantis Lord arena and die instantly. How many times... That's the third time Mantis Lords has killed me. Not today, but... Of the 12 deaths I have. 3 today, as it were. That I don't think is the proper use of the phrase as it were, but I'm gonna go with it anyway. I do not care. Alright. You know what? Keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't slow down for a second. Don't take your hand off the controller. What are you doing? Actually, this fight doesn't really matter. But matters if I die. But simply not going to happen. Oblobbles? No, so master. Then oblobbles. Any ball knowers in chat? I was thinking about One Piece the other night. Specifically, how a lot of people in One Piece are really big. And specifically, there's this guy, Sanwan Wolf. Who is a giant who ate the gigantification fruit, so he's like a giant. So he's real big. He is 590 feet and 6 inches tall, which is, I believe, exactly 180 meters. Okay, I do want to deal some damage to the other Oblobble because I don't want to be in a position where the enraged one has a lot of health. And I don't want too much of that damage to be spells, because I'd like to be able to get as many spells in on the enraged as possible, to avoid it being alive very long. Why is it not dead? Alright. And, you know, Sanwan Wolf being 600 feet tall, that's a big number, and I was kind of thinking about it, and it seems a little, like, too big. You know, canonically, he doesn't need a boat, because, well, it would be really hard to build a boat that fits him. But also, when he goes through the ocean, he just walks. That's kind of his thing. Like, he ate a devil fruit, but he can be in the ocean anyway, because he's just so tall. He doesn't need to swim. He walks, and he can breathe, standing in the ocean. So that's already pretty crazy. But I did some math, and speed of sound being what it is. Imagine there were two Sanwan wolves, and, you know, they're both the same size and trying to talk to each other. Standing a comfortable distance apart from each other, which, generally speaking, I looked this up, the average person considers a comfortable distance standing from someone to be about 3 feet. The range was actually 1.5 feet to 4 feet, but I went with 3 feet as just like a nice sort of half of what a 6 foot tall human being would be. So if we take it that these two people are standing 300 feet apart from each other, Sanwan Wolf and the other Sanwan Wolf, or whatever you want to call them, that's 300 feet apart, which would mean anytime they talk, they would be talking with 0.25 seconds of audio delay, or and 2.5 sec or 0.25 seconds. I keep saying 2.5 seconds. 0.25 seconds is a lot. I don't know exactly what the sources were on this, but I was looking into this, and apparently, generally speaking, people can tell there's audio delay if it's greater than 1/10 of a second. And I mean, 0.25 is more than double that. And it gets to a point where people consider it unacceptable at about 0.15 seconds. So he is living life with just insane audio delay. And you know, that'd be exacerbated by speaking to someone you know, on the ground. So, and the other thing is everyone would have to yell to talk to him. Like, people who are really good at yelling. I was also looking this up. There used to be an annual American Hollerin' competition. I think it was in Nashville. And it was just, how well can you yell? That's my understanding of it, at least, is how well can you yell. And apparently someone who's good at yelling can be heard from, like, I think it was like 4 miles, 3 miles. That's a long way away. But, I mean, talking at a normal distance, I don't think you can make out what someone's saying for more than, like, I don't know. What's a good number? I have no clue how to estimate this. Like 30 feet? At a normal volume? Maybe even like 20, 15? And, you know, he's 600 feet from the ground. I mean, if he's standing in the ocean next to an island, he might be closer to 300 feet from the ground, but that's still a long way. They'd have to be shouting. Just because of the way sound, like, attenuates through the air and whatnot. Would probably also be a little distorted, maybe? I don't know about that one, though. Not distorted in, like, the way you might be thinking, but, like, just, like, muffled or something? Like through a wall, but the wall is just a lot of air. Maybe a lot of, basses coming through. And not so much the tenors. Or whatever you want to call it. This should be Paintmaster, yeah?
Yes,
Paintmaster is no big deal. Blue kind of sometimes hits me just because I'm in close, but... And yellow hit me there because I was being stupid. Okay, I'm playing a little too fast in this, I think. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna get. We are good. I am better than the Paintmaster.
Bam. Finnen.
He will not be killing me today. What's that he's painting? I don't know. And you know what's crazy about all this? I mean, what's crazy is the fact I got hit twice there, but at some point in development of Godmaster, or Gods and Glory, there was a plan for the Pantheon of Hallownest, where there would be a different sprite for the, like, little glowing... You know, the little glowing tokens for, you know, beating it or also beating it with bindings? And they glow really brightly when you do all 4 at once. At some point in development, there was a plan where if you beat it hitless, it would add another condition to the pendants or whatever you want to call it. So if you beat it hitless, the very center of the middle one would be have like a void effect on it. And that's... Even they agreed, like, that was too much, and they just didn't keep it in. People have done it hitless, but they didn't want to make it required for a special PNG. Or JPEG, or whatever you prefer. Ow. Note to self. Play the game better. And get rid of the acid. What are those things called? Like squid or something? The little mosquito looking ones? I don't like saying it. It sounds like it sounds like I shouldn't say it. Is that weird? It might be weird. I didn't have a shot. I don't know why I thought I could get away with that. You need Shade Dash to sprint into an enemy and not get it. Or Shadow Cloak or whatever. I don't know what the actual name of it in game is. Oh, they're still attacking. Sometimes they go for one last attack before they realize their friend is dead. Not much I can do about it. Other than, you know, dodge, obviously. I almost hit him again. Gotta be polite. It's important to be polite. Say your, you know, your P's and Q's and all. I've never understood that. P's and Q's. I understand P's, that's please. What's Q's? How is Q's a thank you? Has anyone ever gone up to you and been like, "Thank you"? No, that's not what you say. Say thank you is a different thing. What is P's and Q's? I don't get it. Now I want to look it up. But I don't want to look it up mid-run. That's annoying. Whatever. I'm going in. And it's done. Grim is. I feel like I've said that a number of times. I'm like, it's done, and then I'm like, no, it's not. There are... That was 25. There's 30, 42. 22 minus 5, 17. There's 17 bosses left. And I know that shouldn't have taken that long. But it did. So, deal. Watcher Knights. I feel like I'd get through Watcher Knights with so much less damage if I just respected them at all. Like, don't do that. Why? Dash through, not away. That's like rule 1 of Dark Souls too. Like you don't dash away from it. Well, sometimes you dash away from an attack. Not often do you dash, or I guess roll as it were, away from an attack. You want to stay up close so you can punish it, but also usually if you go through it, you're overlapping for less time, so your iframes actually just do more for you. Dun, 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 dun. Now I gotta fight this jerk. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. Da 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 da. Oh, he stopped short. Dun dun. I missed. That's crazy. What was that? And I missed the jellyfish. You know, this is half decent health going into Nosk, which hopefully should carry me through a slide. And I mean, then it's Silksong, which is, that's an easy fight. So I get to the spa easy at that point. Yeah, I'm not feeling that. Got a little unlucky with what moves they felt like doing, but another dive. And then maybe I can heal. Okay. Another dive? No. Perhaps another dive, madame? It's useful to me when they do 2 in a row, because they're usually not going to do 3 in a row. And then I can heal. I think generally speaking that attack does not throw goop onto you. I don't think it's like a hard rule, but... Like, I don't think that was going to hit me. I moved for safety, but... And I think that one doesn't usually either. I think it's more like a if you panic and move, you get hit type situation. And actually, 8 health going into Sly is not bad. I mean, it's 1 off of perfect, so... Go up. I'm scared. That one does 2 damage. I do love how big his weapon is. I missed the pogo. I slashed sideways. Heal as much as possible. I can probably get 3. Go to phase 2. Phase 2 is way easier. Miss the timer. There we go. Hornet. I can fight Hornet. Hornet's easy. I'm not gonna die. I'm like, Nico Robin. I want to live. Oh. That's the other thing about Silksong. I'm excited for, you know, needle combat instead of nail combat. Ow. I wonder if y'all have a parry. You'd have to only be able to parry certain attacks for sure. But I don't know. Could be cool. And that guy's dead. Oh, wow. That... Don't stop paying attention just because you killed the other guy in a fight against, I don't know, weird bug creatures from some other world. I don't know, maybe this just maybe this just takes place in Australia. We don't actually. This is non-fiction. This happened in our Gibson's backyard. He was like, dang, these beetles really like that moth. Make a game about that. Also, they're fighting with little nails, and they have a civilization. All true. Ugh. This fight isn't even hard, it's just... I hate it. And she's always telling me to suck on it, which is weird. I don't like that. Seems inappropriate. You're hardly just met. Ow. You know, I got two and hit one, so... Okay, well, now I've lost that. Just get a cheeky little healing real quick. Where is she? Oh, brother. Okay, dead. Dead, 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 gone. What's next? Oh, Trigger Lord. Trader Lord is... I feel like it's very difficult until you figure out you can just... It's like 4 moves, and there is a solution to all 4 of them. And one of them doesn't happen if you do the solution to the other 3, because that one only happens if you get far away. I don't like this guy, though. I want to DPS. And he has slightly longer reach when he's throwing those balls than I have with my nail, I think. That was a dumb idea. The bonus. Actually, while he's underground here, I'm pretty sure I can get at least one in. Almost dead, bud? Ow. Who's next? Who are they making me fight after this? Or is that... That might be... Is that Spa? That's Spa! That means that's 35. Which means... oh... That means Nightmare King Grim is at the end of this 5. Which is... That's a little scary. I don't love that. As it were. But I am... up to the challenge. It's Dunzo. That's what they're saying. I'm just actually gonna clutch this, my first time ever fighting absolute radiance. Just play it safe, play it cool, play it good. He really does love that attack where he basically just walks towards you menacingly. Which is, I don't know, maybe that's beast mode. Who's to say? It's taking longer to stagger this guy than I remember. Oh, there he is. That's some bonus damage. I don't want to risk doing a Abyss Shriek there, because I feel like I'm going to get hit by the rotatey guys. Alright, that was Soul Tyrant. Next is Great Prince Zod next? I gotta fight Great Prince Zod at some point. No, it's Murkoff. Okay. This jerk, who no one likes. I feel like he's not even that hard. He can just mess you up, and he can take down your, he will drain your hearts, or masks as it were, and your soul. You do want to, he is a resource drain. Some who might feel particularly maligned by his oppressive tactics might call him a resourcey vulture. Perhaps a terrorist of some sort. I wouldn't know. What I do know is that this is the invincible, fierce, sensual, mysterious, enchanting, vigorous, diligent, overwhelming, gorgeous, something, 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 terrifying, Great Prince Zod. So, that was about that. Go. Why did I? Okay, heal, 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 heal. Okay, you know what? One healing is good. Ain't nobody need two healing. Okay, I might die here. I'm dead. Sprinted the wrong way. Dude, I have no way to show this to you right now. My hands just got so sweaty. Like, actually kind of insane. Increment the death counter. That's everyone's favorite task. Everyone loves incrementing the death counter. Because that means they died, which they love. Everyone knows it's desirable to die in a video game. Intended outcome. I'm gonna give this a few more tries. I think if I don't get this tonight, it is for sure leave it for some other day angle if I don't get it tonight. What I am gonna do real quick is turn off the game capture. I know that's crazy. Whoa, it's like, whoa, where did the game go? It's gone. You don't know. You don't even know where it is. I'm also gonna just pause the game so it's not making noise. Y'all ever watch Robin Hood? The Disney one? We're gonna go a little bit spell check. Yeah, we're doing daily game break. It's break time. We're doing the daily games because it's break time, and I don't want to. I don't want to do Pantheon of Fallenist for a bit. Break. Hello. It's break time. All right. Where's my OBS? Go back to this scene. Bring up VTube Studio. Shrink myself a bit. Bring back Microsoft Edge. Display capture. All right.
Cornily, a adjective meaning mawkishly old-fashioned, tiresomely simple,
Cornily?
and sentimental.
Yeah.
Circle, a noun meaning ring.
Yeah.
Else, a adverb meaning in a different manner or place or at a different time. Badger, a noun.
They weren't kidding with easy.
Coronet, a noun meaning a small or lesser crown, usually signifying a rank below that of a sovereign.
Okay. I was a little worried for a second. I was like, what's going on here? I don't know that I know that word, but we got there.
Forestallment, a verb meaning to exclude, hinder, or prevent something by prior occupation or measures.
Yeah, you can kind of just deduce that one from
Thoracic,
what
a
it's made
adjective
of.
meaning of, relating to. Pariah, a noun meaning someone or something that is.
Ah! That was actually just straight up a typo. It's supposed to be, it's that. I know that word, okay? I want, in the VOD review, I want you to acknowledge I know how to spell pariah. I know I put a K there. There's obviously not a K in pariah. Straight up, wrong button. That was what happened there. I'm making a lot of wild gestures with my hands right now that you can't see. On the stream, nothing. In my room, it's going crazy. Arms everywhere. You can't see it. Whatever. Next word.
Backgammon, a noun meaning a
Backgammon.
board game played with dice and counters, in which players. Genealogical, a noun meaning an account of the descent of a person, family, or group from an ancestor or from older forms. Genealogy originates from Greek
Okay, that one I did fail. Perfect game's over. I'm not counting the one that... I mean, I should. The game is called spell check. Half the time your spell check is catching that you clicked the wrong letter.
Astrologers, a noun meaning a person who practices astrology. Jalousie, a noun meaning a blind with adjustable horizontal slats for admitting light and air, while excluding direct sun. Disembogue, a verb meaning to flow or come forth from or as if from a channel. Desembocar is a Spanish word originating from Latin.
Yes! Okay, you know what?
Ganache,
I'll take that.
a noun meaning a sweet, creamy chocolate
Ganache?
mixture used especially
Wait.
as a filling or frosting.
Is it
Ganache
ganache,
comes from French,
or
referring to a
ganache?
bonbon.
I think it's ganache, yeah.
Plumage, a noun meaning the feathers of a bird.
Yes. Alright, how does... Genealogical... It's not genealogical, it's genealogical. And also, I had no chance on this. That's crazy. Jalousie. I've never heard of that. That's new vocabulary for me. We're going back to this scene because I don't know. I don't like when you can see everything on my screen. I don't even got anything there. I just don't like it. It's Wordle time. Oh. What? It's not midnight yet. I already did this one. Okay, not Wordle time. It's connections. I can do connections. I didn't do connections yesterday. We were doing connections. Don't mind the ad for it being 70% off. Also, I can hide these for now. We don't need those. Toad. Excuse me. It's like a frog, but weird. It's also a Mario guy. A little guy from Mario. Badger, toad, bug, ride. I think this is an early category, but I think this is bother someone about something. Like nag them. That could also be heal though, I think. Oh wait, I think it is heal because bar stool, toadstool, footstool, step stool. That's... I think that's purple. Yes! Mariah! Yes! I'm like pretending to yell, but like in a quiet voice because I think people are sleeping. Yes! Yeah, what's blue? I mean... Bug, heal, ride, badger. Oh, Harry. Maybe not heal. Bug, Harry, ride, badger. These are various things you do to your skin, I guess. Or things that happen on your skin. I don't know. I don't know if that's blue worthy though. Ride, heal, badger, bug would leave skunk, hairy, rat, and creep. Are those Radiohead songs? I'm gonna try it. Ah! Oh wait. Rodentia. Huh? I was right about badger, bug, hairy, ride. You know what? That's my bad. That's my bad. Should have played better. Should have done better at the puzzle game. You should have known that. You should have known that that was how that was. Game Dole. It's Game Dole time. We're gaming the Game Dole. Game Dole's not loading. Game Dole's having trouble right now. I don't know what's going on. Oh, there it is. Here it is. Cover art. Easy today. Oh, it's touching. No. Yeah. That is crazy. Artwork. Oh, I actually have, wait. That leg looks kind of familiar. Part of me wants to say, oh, it's Overwatch. Oh, maybe 2. Wrong franchise and saga. What? It's not Overwatch? Is that Titanfall? It's not Titanfall either. Oh, wait. This could be wrong, but now I'm thinking Warframe. Ooh, that's gross. 1 second. There's not Warframe either. Now I'm very confused. Is this, what was that Dino game? It was like, I don't even know what it was. It was like fighting dinos or something. It was like weirdly there were dinosaurs and high tech, and I think it was PvE. Like there were a lot of dinosaurs. No, it was PvP and the dinosaurs were also there. I don't really remember how it worked. And I think you could turn into dinosaurs sometimes in the PvP. It was a weird game. Sorry about all the random letters, by the way. I apparently I cut myself shaving. And I didn't realize, A, I didn't realize it had opened back up. B, I didn't realize I was touching my face. So I got a little bit on the keyboard, and I would like it not to be on the keyboard, because that is yucky. I've hit the character limit in the text field. That's awesome. Oh, never mind, I lied. Completely lied. Yeah, I think that's good. I think I got it. Yeah. It's not Titanfall. It's not Warframe. I don't know what this is. It's like Dino. They don't have what I think it. Dino Crisis 2. No. That is a dragon. That's a T-Rex. What was it called? It wasn't Dino Crisis. It was like Exoprimal. Yeah, there it is. Huh? This looks... Part of me wants to say Final Fantasy. The other part of me is screaming that that's stupid. I also don't know what the character's name would be. I don't really know characters that much. Okay, it's definitely not Final Fantasy. This is Red Riding Hood. Red. Okay. Red. Riding Hood. Bridget. Huh? Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know the answer to that question. It's very clearly this is Little Red Riding Hood. Darkstalkers. That's like a Capcom fighting game, isn't it? Is it Capcom? Yeah, because I think that one like demon-looking lady is from Darkstalkers, and they're in Marvel vs. Capcom. Stop touching your face. Stop. I'm talking to me. Don't you worry. Just stop doing that. All right. I don't want to do keywords or guess. Both of those suck. which means it's... Maybe Thrace is ready. Yeah, Thrace. I don't know who either of these people... Well, that's a lie. I realized immediately after I said that, I know who Jack Black is. For some damned reason, Jack Black and Adrian Brody have only been in the same movie once. What movie is that? That is... School of Rock? Could also be Nacho Libre? What? I don't think Jack Black was alive in 1933. What movie was in 1933 that they remade? Don't know. Next clue. It's King Kong. That's insane. Along with the several named for characters in the Perseus myth, which constellation is specifically named for someone chained to a rock to be eaten by a sea monster? Ryan get chained to a rock? Was Orion in the Perseus myth? Orion. I don't know constellations. Andromeda. Okay. I love that book. It's a good book. It was a weird book. It was a good book. What three-letter tubes powered 60s typesetting machines like the IBM 2680? Why am I thinking pneumatic? That's so many more than 3 letters. It's they're in your TV. They're in a CRT. Cathode it is a CRT. Cathode ray tube. What 3-letter tubes powered your parents? Yeah, right there. These TVs are awesome, by the way. They're still awesome. They do explode, apparently, but they're awesome. Stank odor is the only explanation we have for how the ancient Greek for bed bug became what herb name? Oregano, that's probably Latin. Coriander is cilantro. Rank odor. What has a rank odor? Stank odor. What has a stank odor? I don't know what has a stank odor. Thyme? Is it thyme? That's a herb. Not rosemary. Know that much. It's thyme. Coriander. I should have guessed it the first time. I literally said out loud coriander, which is also cilantro. So it does have a soft C as well. But Block Island and its famous lighthouse belong to what U.S. state? Does coriander even smell that bad? I feel like it doesn't smell that bad. I don't know that I'd call its lighthouse famous. I've never heard of Block Island. That New York? That New Jersey? That Massachusetts? I'm going New Jersey. The Breakers is just one of the many Gilded Age mansions in Newport. Slave trade capital of what OG 13 colony? Newport. I've heard that. I'm not American, so this is not in my wheelhouse. Newport. Virginia? Or is it West Virginia? I think it's just Virginia. What? Oh, it's Rhode Island? Man, I did bad today. How is that top 24? Those were... I didn't get them until the easy question. That's bad. I thought I did so bad. Let me see, actually, let me see the more stats. Let me see the more stats. Oh, this is all time. I want to see... Okay, 42% got it here. That makes sense. 44% got it here, so that was also the most common. 28% got it here. I feel like if you didn't get it here, you weren't getting it here. Actually... If you didn't get it here, that's a little crazy. You should get this here. Oh, I just realized it's not capturing my mouse. I'm pointing at things, you can't see it. I am pointing at them though. If you didn't get it at bronze on CRT, that's crazy. That's absurd. I'm noticing the trend is that in every category, I got it when it was most common to get it, and somehow they put me in top 24%. That doesn't make sense to me. I was literally the average player today. Oh well. That's fine, I guess. Addressing chat scene. And you know what? Just for good measure, very hard golf as a treat. As a treat, I'll do very hard golf. Kind of hard golf. It's not very hard golf, it's kind of hard golf. Silly me. Game. Play daily hole. They've been doing this 146 days? Okay, I need to... I haven't played this in a while. I don't really know how strong it is. That may be too much. That was too much. That was not enough. Need a little bit more. Don't you know it? A little bit more than that. There we go. I think this is a ricochet angle kind of dealio. Kind of solution. A little harder than that. We go a little harder than that. Please bounce, please, thank you. Let me zoom out. I think if I do one of these, I can get up on that. A little harder. Okay, that was too much. That might be perfect. I want to say like down here. That was scary. This one I think I can probably just send it. Nope. That was hubris, is what that was. That was almost perfect. That was what we call pretty good. That was what we call sad. That was decent. I think I'm not making par. You know what? You don't carry nearly as much momentum through into a second wall as I thought I would. I want to make it there, and then I want to go for something like this, honestly. Just a lot of power. Perfect. And just one of these, maybe. Yeah, yeah. That's how I would have did that. That's how I would have done it. That's how I would have did it. Yay! That was, bad. But you know what? It's all good. You don't need to be perfect. And you know what? I can just sort of turn that on. Give it one of those. And just close kind of hard golf. I don't need kind of hard golf. Okay. That was a fun distraction for a bit. I'm gonna need to wash this shirt. Crazy, because I just realized apparently I cut myself way worse than I thought when I was shaving. It's been dripping. And that's gross. Dripping, or I've just been subconsciously like wiping my face with my shirt, which is also gross. I could have kept that an inside thought. Didn't need to put that out there into the world. But you know what? We're all good. Pantheon of Hallow Nest. This one's the run. They've been saying this. They've been saying there's no way Prometheus, the incredible gamer that he is, fails Pantheon of Hallow Nest 14 times. There's simply no way. He's absolutely got this one in the bag. And that's important. Because you gotta believe. You gotta believe in something. Not that I'm the boss of you or anything. Live your life how you want, I guess. But boom. Boom. And one of these. I'm not dead yet. There you go. Thank you, Gro's mother. Alright. I can really kind of get away with playing carelessly in this first section of 5. There's really just nothing to worry about. Except for maybe that. Because I don't know if I'm gonna... Yeah. I didn't quite get the cycle there. That's not ideal. You do want to get the cycle. So quick so that I can dreamily earn. Hornet. Regale. Ah. Oop. I don't know. Actually, I just realized I don't think I've ever listened back to hear how whistling gets picked up. Because it does look like it cuts in and out, which is probably annoying. And that might be because of noise suppression, maybe? I feel like it shouldn't cut out. My mic is pretty decent. It is very funny that there are very few bosses in this game that they give one attack. Even the Vengefly Kings can, like, choose to summon little Vengeflies instead of just swing at you. Gorm? He gets 3 variants of one attack, so I guess there's that. But it's kind of determined by how much you've damaged him and not really, like, choice. I feel like if it was a choice, or I say choice, I feel like if it was RNG, how many you got, it would be harder. You're never gonna know when you get, like, your best chance to attack. But yeah, as you can just clearly see on your screen in front of you right now, this is the last run. I am going to win this time. So that's fun for me, I guess. No more P5 soon. I will say the tea back to tasting good. Even though not really much has changed. Certainly nothing in the state of the tea. I really like, I have a charm equipped. Unbreakable Strength. And it just, I mean, it's so fast. And by fast, I mean you deal a lot of damage to the bosses. I think my nail damage with Quick Slash and Unbreakable Strength is actually, I think it's higher than spamming Shade Soul. Ow. That didn't work. I thought I could parry it. I thought I could just clutch that. I don't think I've ever successfully parried the attack that you can parry. At least not intentionally. Oh, you know, I'll get full soul. I can get full soul, and I think that's fine. If I don't get it in the next, like, 3 attempts, I think I start Steel Soul. Come on. Actually, I don't know how many more times I got in this one, but I think at least 3, including this one. Easy. Easy claps. Dead. All done. This is 13. Ow. I need to kill this guy, and then it's oblobbles. And after oblobbles, we get after oblobbles. It's the Sisters of Battle. I was looking for the name. I could picture them in my head. I was looking for the name. Hitting him when he's diving lets me do that faster, so I don't have to waste so long like an Abyss Shriek or something. I can save it for oblobbles. I wonder how much longer the enraged oblobble actually takes if I just kill one of the regular ones first, rather than trying to spread out damage. Ow. Alright. Yeah, that wasn't actually too bad. It is kind of funny just how easy it is to not even get hit by a single Mantis Lord. You know, I know it's probably just because of the different meaning the word is taken on, and it's sort of a different weight to it, and kind of has a more... The word has a more of a feel of this is someone who would be good at combat, but I feel like if they're the Sisters of Battle, they'd technically be the Mantis Ladies, not the Mantis Lords. I don't think it matters. I don't think that's really an issue at all. I don't think anyone cares. And I guess in the modern parlance, the term lady has lost any, like, connotation of nobility or like being a royal or something. Doesn't really mean that anymore. Just chilling for a second, taking a sip of tea. Marmoo. So at the end of this 5 is the Paint Master. Ooh, they kind of converged on me at the same moment. A little rough hoop around. What you gonna do? You know, I would love to finish P5 tonight because, honestly, putting the P5 achievement on the wall of awesome stuff would be... I would love to have P5 on the wall of awesome stuff, I think. I think it would look nice there. I don't know about you, I think it would look nice there. This side I'm gonna show them. Or not. Bad idea, I guess. It does seem sometimes like his spinning blade, or his scythe or whatever, just it chooses to gain speed sometimes. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I'm getting hit by that now. Oops. Hey, Paint Master.
Yes.
Yes, so... Heal up. I don't think I need it, but it's nice to have that security. And it makes it easier to continue to face tank. Like that.
Bam. Finish.
Bow, of course. Gotta make sure. I'm taking another sip of tea. I don't think I want to be face tanking here. I forget what boss is next, and that's, I don't know, a bad position to be in. This is 22. So I guess Collector, and then Beastmaster, and then Grim? Collector, Beastmaster, Grim. I learned a lesson about trying to imitate that guy's moves, which is, don't do it, by the way, in case you're not paying attention. That will be on easy, so careful with that. Sorry for going non-verbal, as it were. As I've been streaming the past like few days, something I have noticed severely. I have a few phrases I tend to fall back on. I didn't realize I fell back on them that much. I love saying that's not ideal. I love saying that is ideal. I love saying as it were. I didn't even realize that. Many phrases in my spoken parlance I did not realize were as, you know, common as they were in my speech patterns. I guess everyone's got those. It's the nature of it. Probably hit shriek that. Okay, probably should have hit shriek that. But I feel like I don't know what it's called, like when he's in little bat form guy. He tends to follow the multi-hits, I feel. Which, there's one multi-hit, it's a bit shriek. And I guess there's downward a descending dark, but you're not really gonna hit a flying thing with descending dark too often anyway, so neither here nor there, I suppose. Watcher Knights. And once again, I'm not looking forward to Sly. Sly scares me. Even though I feel like he shouldn't be that hard. He has 3-4 moves maybe in his first phase. Just like don't get hit by his 4 options. You don't get any iframes out of Fade Soul, which is fair. I don't think you should. It's like probably the least vulnerable out of the available spells. Is there one left? No, it just takes a while. Okay. Yeah, dun, dun, yeah, dun, 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 dun. Oh, jellyfish already. How bold, Umu. You know what? Completely whipped? That's okay. No, I'm gonna miss it, I'm gonna miss it, I'm gonna miss it, I'm gonna miss it, I'm gonna miss my chance, I'm gonna miss my chance, I'm gonna miss my chance, I'm gonna miss my chance. I missed it. And I thought he was doing something else. Dude. Let me heal for a second. I don't care about hitting you right now, I want health back. Okay, dead. I tried to dream on that thing. I didn't even get the platform to stand on. Nosk. The Nosk cutscene is so long. I think I could pour a cup of tea in that time, let alone take a sip. Got hit again. Dive again? No. Now dive again? Now dive again? Please dive again. Thank you. Please dive again. Ugh, ceiling. You know, I'm not the only one awake. I can hear laughing through the wall. Dive again. I just had a very stupid thought, which was, what if I equipped Baldur's Shell? That would just be... I feel like that would be a complete and utter waste of... like, I think 2 charm slots it takes? 3 heals there is nice. There we go. Alright, Nosk down. Sly, then Hornet. Sly, then Hornet. I can do Sly. I can do... well, I can do Hornet. Sly is scary. Actually, you know, immediately back off. Okay, I don't really know what I should have done there. Maybe? No, just barely, not 3. Ow, too early. Okay. Hornet. Hornet is literally free. I can do Hornet. I can do the Hornet fight. Just for security, we will heal. That was so stupid on my part. I'm not saying what happened was stupid. I played stupidly. I think it's probably clear though. Sharp Shadow does like a surprising amount of damage. I think it's whatever your nail does, Sharp Shadow does that. So, Pure Nail with Unbreakable Strength, which I think is 1.5x damage. That's pretty decent. think that's the first time I've ever killed a boss with Sharp Shadow, but... Oh. It's neat. I was just pouring a cup of tea, by the way. New tea. I guess it's more of old tea. It's not like a new pot. Took a lot of stupid hits there. Alright. That was... I took a lot of damage there. Maybe I could have avoided, but... Ow. That was just a complete another... failure to consider any amount of, what, momentum and movement speed I had. I just jumped and clicked. I guess lack of momentum would be... Having momentum was not the issue. Can you get over here? Oh, I hate when that happens. Heal as fast as I can, because I don't remember what I'm fighting next. Is it Markov? No, the Trader Lord. Trader Lord's one of the easier fights in the game once you know what's up. It's kind of hard when you don't know what's up, because it's do mass damage, which is always scary. But other than that, kind of just don't get hit by the moves is the secret. I dashed the wrong way. Somehow, I'd have to review the tapes. I don't know why I didn't get hit there. Ooh. Is it, I don't think it's break after this. I think it might be, like... Actually, I don't know what's after this. I think there's something after this, though. I don't think it's spa room. It's spa room. I was just completely wrong. So that was 35. On the path to Nightmare King Grim. What killed me last time? I didn't make it to Nightmare King Grim. I made it to... Next is Failed Champion, Markov. Oh, Zote. Great Prince Zote killed me. What else is there? It's Failed Champion, Markov, Great Prince Zote. Something. Nightmare King Grim. No more dream variants. Oh, Sultan. Just completely... I was literally looking at the boss that I was missing. It was Sultan. Failed Champion must be after this. Or maybe it's... Did I already do failed champion? I don't think so. No. Failed champion might be after Great Prince Silk, though. I don't think it's Great Prince Zote into... No, because I've definitely made it to failed champion multiple times. And I can't picture failed champion knocking me out of an attempt. And I've only made it to Nightmare King Grim the one time. Ow. It does feel like so much of as I talk through these boss fights, like 90% of what I've been saying, like most of these streams, is what am I fighting next? What am I doing next? I think next is this. I think after that is this, but no, wait, I think maybe I already did that. You know what? I forgive myself. It is almost 1 AM, so despite the fact that my present sleep schedule means that 1 AM isn't actually that late, I choose to use that as an excuse. Ow. And I don't think in a million years it's taken me 2 phases. Oh, it's 1 hit away too. Failed champion, I'm 90% certain. Markov. Maybe I already did do failed champion. Why would I have done failed champion? Ow. I thought I was out of range there.
Mine.
What am I missing? That I'm forgetting I've already done. Get a couple masks back real quick. I think he's almost dead. There we go. Great Prince Zote. Zote the Mighty. Invincible, fearless, sensual, mysterious, enchanting, vigorous, diligent, overwhelming, gorgeous, passionate, terrifying, beautiful, powerful Great Prince Zote. If you will. If we're going by their full government name. Camera. I think the worst Zote impression ever. Ow. I think I can get 2. Ow. Way too early on the attack. Alright. That takes me to... What does that take me to? I don't think it's NKG yet. Failed champion is this late? Maybe I haven't fought failed champion as much as I thought. Heal back up real quick. I want my health to be as high as possible going into Nightmare Kingdom. And my soul as well. I might have been able to get an extra one there. You get the full screen? No. Played a little more carefully, I think. Not a race. A duel. I definitely want to get two. I know I said 3 more. That one took so long. I think I might only have 1 more in me. I think it might be a... I think it might be a 1 more and done angle for tonight. If I don't get it this try. Then tomorrow is Steel Soul. I'm doing Steel Soul tomorrow. I'm not doing this again tomorrow. I can't do the same thing 4 streams in a row. I don't mind doing Hollow Knight 4 streams in a row. I mind doing Pantheon of Hallownest 4 streams in a row. Because it is evil. This is a disgusting evil challenge thought up by some creature. Human unknown. Maybe unimportant. Does it really matter where the... Does it? I don't know, I couldn't come up with something beautiful to say fast enough. Especially because it was just gonna be like, the answer was yes. It was like, does it matter where the pollen comes from or something? It does matter. If there's not enough protein, the bees get sad. Because it's just bad for them. Like, dandelions are bad for bees. Even like generalist bees. Like, people who say like dandelions aren't weeds, they love to bring up the bees. Bees hate dandelions, bro. Because they see all the pollen and they're like, tasty pollen for me, make honey with. And then they get the pollen, and it's so low in protein. Like, they need the proteins from the pollen for the honey to be nutritional or nutritious. And it's just not there. Even like, it takes up resources from plants that specialist bees need, which is already bad. But it's like, even for the generalist bees that kind of get whatever, they can't. The dandelions aren't good for them, really. So it's interesting. It's an interesting thing to learn. But it's also kind of sad. It's a little unfortunate. Point being, I don't have a point. I don't know where I was going with that. Something about bees. Ow. I don't really need to. I don't know how I feel, but there's a spot on that. Oh, there's not a spot. It's a 5th battle, but it's not a spot. You only get them every 5 after the first 10. No freebies for Pantheon 1, because you don't need them. It's easy. I don't know how Gorb managed to sneak into Pantheon 1. Like, he's not a particularly difficult boss. But Pantheon 1 is all, like, the first bosses you meet in the game. And then Oro and Monte. But I don't know how he made it. And Dung Defender, I guess. The Dung Defender... No, he's pretty easy. He's just in like a mid-game area. Ow. Doesn't look like he's diving today, so that's something. And by today I mean this fight. Yeah, no diving. What if Little Caesars will email me back? I just realized like 5 minutes of conversation I've been having has been only in my head. That's crazy. This definitely needs to be the last attempt for the night. Pantheon 1 down. How long was that? I haven't been keeping track. I'm almost at 3 hours live, which honestly isn't a lot. I think I read somewhere that like ideally you should stream 4 hours. That's your best bet. That's your best window for... That might be on Twitch's thing though. I don't know what the ideal time is for a live on YouTube. Probably the ideal thing for a YouTube stream is don't show up late. I was like 10 minutes late to the stream I scheduled. Because I turned on BTube Studio and that dang mouth wasn't working because I had too much beard on my real face. I mean, this is my real face. What are you talking about? I didn't EP, bro. Maybe the power of EP can make me play the video game better. Is that anything? Does that make sense? Could do. I don't know. Stop touching your face. Stop touching your face. Stop touching your face. It's because I don't have a beard anymore. I keep going to like, stroke my chin or whatever. It's a different texture. It's weird. I need to listen to my rule more often. What boss number was that? I don't know why I'm asking you. Okay, it was 14. I know this is 14. Alright, you now. Your turn. Oh, already done. Eight health into Mantis Lords? I can live with, because I can heal the last one up during, Oh, I'm so stupid. Between phases. Cuts out. I've seen this cutscene so many times. I feel like every time I see that cutscene at the start of this fight, it's like the Mantis Lords are saying to me, listen, there's a good chance you're gonna beat us. We know that. It's happened several times now. You're not beating Absrat. Why are you here? And you know what? It's a hell of my own making, so my fault. Can't blame them. Oh, that's... That's what we call a hard out. That's what we call I'm not continuing this on this day. I'm done for the day. That's what we call that. Now I'm out of here. I'm leaving. Shouldn't still be here. I'm leaving. You shouldn't be here. You should be leaving. I don't really know how to end video. I probably should have front loaded this stream with a like and subscribe for the VOD. That would have been smart. I didn't. That's fine, I guess. I'll do it here. Like and subscribe is cool when you do that. Makes my number go up, makes me happy. And I'm done. I'm out of here. Bye bye. Bye. I'm leaving. Bye. Goodbye.